What is up to my beautiful people? Today we're back on the episode of the pod. I'm your co-host Rodney, aka Down 3-1 in the finals. And across the screen, I got my main man.
Rico, what was up, everybody? AKA up by 10 in the start of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, new hat, new hat.
I got to go with the Red Sox hat. Something slight, man. I'll get y'all with a new hat Wednesday, too. I picked up two this week. So, wait, hold up. Wait a minute. I see something crispy over there, and it's
Yeah.
not a chip.
I mean, uh, chill. So what can I say? What can I say? Uh, Today we're back with the what episode is it, Rico? 2023.
23.
Oh wow, it's our Jordan year. What are we talking about today?
You mean LeBron, because LeBron's president.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I first look at LeBron as number 6 because those are the most prominent years to me. I remember when he went to the Heat, I was like, "Yo, this is wild." But yeah, we're doing our LeBron year, our
All right.
goat year, our goat year.
All right. We're going to start off talking about some college basketball. We're
Oh,
going to get into Texas Tech versus Kansas,
oh,
Michigan versus Ohio State. That was a good
oh.
one. Y'all didn't tune in. That was Sunday. And then we might go into some UFC with Kamara Usman. Usman.
My cousin, my
Usman.
cousin.
Okay. And we're gonna talk some Conor McGregor. And then we'll get into boxing. Valdez versus Burchell. We'll talk about that. And then we'll finish off with the one got to go.
You see my text? now, now, let's get a word from our sponsor. Thank you, Anchor, for sponsoring today's video. Yeah, let's get right to it. What we starting with first, my boy?
We're gonna talk Kansas, Texas Tech. That was a good one. That was Saturday. And it was there. I mean, there was a lot of defense in that game. It's not high scoring. The NBA, you scoring like 40 points a game. It was 67-61. Kansas won. They held on at the end. What I saw, like I watched the game, what I saw is they held Texas Tech scored, like their main scorers, to 10. Like Mac McClung had 11 and
He didn't even really do nothing.
Shannon had 5. He took 2. He made 2 of his 3 shots. He's averaging 13 points on the season, which is not like it's kind of
It's
high in basketball
in
for
college,
college.
yeah.
And he had like 2 points, I think, going into the fourth quarter. I mean, the last 10 minutes of the game. He wasn't taking those shots, and then it wasn't really that close. And then Texas Tech started coming back a little bit, and then the game was basically over. It was like within a minute, and they started making some threes. So it wasn't really a 6-point loss. It was more like 11, 12. It was a good game, though.
The score
Uh,
makes it closer than it actually was.
yeah,
How many people was Kansas looking missing?
they're missing a lot. They only had 8 people that
That's how I
played.
thought. That's how I thought. And it's missing like 3 or 4 people. Like I don't know I don't know what his name is, but number 2 with the little braids, the skinny guy.
Garrett, yeah,
Yeah.
Marcus Garrett. He played though.
Oh, he played?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the box score, like the entire starting lineup had like 30, or some
Oh
had
yeah, he
close
had
to 40
27.
minutes.
Wilson had 37, 35, 38, 28. Yeah. 5 minutes. Yeah, they didn't it was so they didn't play anybody.
But Mac McClung was taking some very wild shots. I will. It didn't
Ma-
look like he didn't look like he can create a shot like when he was at Georgetown. When he was at Georgetown, he couldn't create any
He's
offense.
such a disappointment.
He had so much like I think the only reason he had so much hype was because he was white and he had
He was
bounce.
dunking, yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Because
like he's not a great shooter. He can't create his own shot, and he's not a great defender. So he's pretty much just an athletic guy that's on the.
Yeah, but I feel like you ask a random person who was better, they would say Mac McClung over Peyton Pritchard. But then you can go look at Peyton Pritchard play. He's literally the entire Oregon offense when he was in college. He was the heart of the defense, could shoot, could facilitate. Like,
And he's getting good minutes on the Celtics right now
yeah,
because he have that. Didn't he have that game winning a couple weeks ago?
they need to take Kemba Walker out.
Kemba Walker's been
He's
playing pretty
horrible.
bad.
He's horrible.
I mean, Tatum's looking like a top 10 player in the league.
What's his
Jalen
name?
Brown,
Jalen Brown's playing better than Tatum.
no,
I
he's
think.
not. Did you
I
see Jason Tatum hit 2 game winners in one game?
and they lost. So they wasn't game winners. They was game losers.
I mean, it was game like it should have been winners. He made one with 14 seconds left, one with like 8 seconds left, and somehow they still lost.
The one with the 8 seconds left, he traveled. Oh no, the one he made with point oh 2 seconds left, he traveled. When they
Which
went
one was
before they went to
that? Was
overtime
the
with
floater?
the
That
floater,
was the floater.
when he caught the ball from all the way back with Josh Hart at the half court, and he like took like 19 steps.
But on the hezzy spin move, he did he
I
did a
knew,
spin. He did a hezzy, didn't dribble, did a spin move, and then did a step back without dribbling. Took about 15 steps
and almost fell.
and made the game winner. And then you want to talk about the strongest player in the NBA, Zion
Oh,
Williamson,
and the softest player in the NBA,
Tristan
just
Thompson.
Thompson. So Zion had 4 points in the first half, but ended finished the game with 28. Like, I
But
mean,
if you notice, Zion Williamson does absolutely nothing on the right side of the court.
for real, with Patrick, with not Patrick, that center on the Celtics with the dreads blocked his shot.
Robert
Uh,
Williams.
Robert, yes, I was like, bro, he's going left hand. We all know this.
I think he took no shots in the last 5 minutes of the game from anything besides within 5 feet of the left side of the court.
But here's the thing: I don't understand why he doesn't. He can make right hand like he was in college. He was making it, and he's been making it here in the league. He's like top. I think it's like top 5 in the paint, like percentage wise.
I mean, and the other thing I noticed was besides the guard, like this is where I thought the Celtics could win the game because they kept trying to put the ball in Zion's hands, and he would only drive left, and then they wouldn't guard up on him on the three because they know he wouldn't shoot it.
But I feel like if he just needs to keep shooting it. Like I feel like he's not scared to. He doesn't think about it like how he should. You know what I'm saying? He's not thinking, oh, yeah, let me shoot this three real quick. He just, oh, let me get to the basket.
I mean, he had a couple wide open shots, but I don't think he believes in himself from the 3 point line yet enough to take it in a crunch time. Like he
Yeah.
could take it like in the middle of the second quarter, middle of the third quarter, but not with in overtime with the game on the line. But they did win. That's not what we're talking about though. We're talking about college basketball. You want to talk about the game of the weekend, Michigan, Ohio State?
I
That was
mean,
that was pretty good.
yeah, you know my boys at OH. Don't say it.
They lost.
IO. I know.
They lost.
Those
They
are not my boys.
lost.
Those are not my boys. I don't like cold states.
Oregon.
It's not a cold state. It gets cold. It don't
Have you
get.
seen their court? Their court is literally pine trees.
It's not. It's Marblewood.
And you know that how?
I don't even know if that's a thing.
Oh. Well, Michigan was lighting it up from three in the first half. And somehow it was only a 2 point game. There was a couple, I mean, the refs weren't great. There was a couple bad calls.
So no one played defense, right? No one played defense.
I mean, I think it was 45-43 at halftime.
So you get a person with 15, 11, 17, 22, and 12. No one played that's all on Michigan. Y'all didn't play. No one played defense. 23, 30. Oh, so there's only two people scoring. 23, 30, and 15. Man, no one else. Everyone's got 6 points.
EJ Liddell, he only made 3 3-pointers, but it seemed like every time he shot the ball, it was from three and it was wet.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of times you watch like players and then they have an impact like in the box score it doesn't look like they did that much, but you watching the game you're like yeah they had to be scoring like 30 points, but they actually had like 12. It
Yeah,
just felt like they were doing a lot.
but Lydell did get hurt in the second half, like mid second half. But he came back and it didn't look like it was bothering him at all. He rolled his ankle, so it wasn't anything too serious. But that was a good win. And then they did release the rankings today, and it was the same exact top five.
Uh, Oklahoma's the most overrated team. They got bailed out by the refs versus Kansas, and they got bailed out the next week versus the other team against versus who they play a red team, but Oklahoma's overrated. Like 24 is terrible. He's scared to guard anybody good. Like he's literally scared to guard anybody good because if he does, he's getting cooked. The number 12, their point guard, is he doesn't like to start making buckets until the last 2 minutes of the game. He only makes free throws. He doesn't shoot. He doesn't get
That
layups
sound like Anthony Edwards
or Coward.
when Anthony Edwards. Oh, Allen plays he plays zero offense until you get
All
to
he does is
a close
pass.
game. All you get to a close game with 2 minutes, he takes every single side. Somehow ends up with 25 points. But he was fun to watch. Maryland's terrible now.
Where's he at? He's still Maryland.
No, he graduated.
That's what I thought. He going to the league? Nah, he not like me.
He graduated last year. Considering he's on the league right now, I'm guessing he's not going to the league.
He not like me. Yeah.
So Gonzaga's still number one. Baylor's at 2. Michigan's at 3. Ohio State's at 4, and Illinois is at 5. That's 3 out of the 5. 3 out of the top 5 are
The
Big
Big
Ten
Ten.
teams because the Big Ten. I mean, the Big Ten has 12 top 25 teams right now.
Oh, y'all carrying. Pac-12 has no one's been good, and the Mobley brothers aren't as good as they should be.
The one, Evan Mobley, he's the best one. Isaiah Mobley's garbage. He averages like 4 points.
Evan Mobley's the center, right? He's supposed to be like top 3 pick next year.
Yeah, I don't know about top 3, but he's supposed to be a top 10. He's about to be a lottery pick.
He
Yeah,
he
Evan Mobley averages
he's soft.
he averages 17 and 9,
Like
and Isaiah Mobley averages 10.
I don't and I just don't like him. I feel like he could be so much better. Like just like DeAndre Ayton. Like if you just get down in the paint, just cook. Use your physical talents and Anthony Davis. But hopefully he'll get on a decent team. Maybe he could go to the Wizards. That that'd be a decent pickup. What you think? Provide some
Um,
defense that Thomas Bryant doesn't do.
I mean, it's hard to provide defense when you're injured.
Well, he does. Yeah, but before that, he didn't play defense. He could go to maybe uh, OKC. I'm having a blank, but I don't know. I think he could be a good.
He could go to Sacramento. Get rid of Hassan White.
Get that bum out of here. Like he's horrible.
But it
Oh,
could be like that. That could be a big three, like a young big three. If Marvin Bagley learned to do something other than dunk, Marvin Bagley.
I had to stop that right now. I had to stop that right now.
You can't tell me they wouldn't be the second best big three. Marvin Bagley, Evan Mobley, and De'Aaron Fox behind James
Oh,
Harden.
oh, okay. What?
De'Aaron Fox.
Uh,
De'Aaron Fox is a
Aaron
top.
Hawks?
De'Aaron Fox is a top 10 point.
He's probably a top 5, maybe. You got
Nah,
look. You got
Curry,
Curry,
Dame,
Kyrie. Nah, I'll give
Kyrie, Dame,
James Harden.
James Harden. Then we take off Kyrie.
Okay, so then De'Aaron Fox, because Kimba's not in there. Oh, Lamelo, is he top 10?
LaMelo's top 10. Not definitely not top 5. Not yet.
Oh, and Sabonis the third best center in the league,
Chris
right?
Paul. is in there. Chris
Oh,
Paul.
yeah, he's probably like he's point guard skills. Yeah, is players, but he's a point guard. You think he's gonna? Where do you think he's gonna go down all time as a point guards? You think he'll be top five
No, he'll be top 20,
and point guards? I
top
think
50.
he, I
I
think
don't think
he's,
he's top five.
I think he's top five for point guards.
Well, who would be in the top five?
I probably do number one would be, uh,
Magic.
Magic. Number two, uh, I don't really know.
Steve Nash is in there. So
Yeah,
would you put Steve Nash over Paul?
no, I put Curry above Steve
Chris Paul
Nash.
is number one MVP though,
Yeah, but how many 17 points is an MVP season to you?
but he wanted another one.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but 17 points in MVP season. He's never won an MVP. He's never been actually been on the right team. He's been clutch. Always all the times he's had the chance to go win, he's always been hurt. So I feel like that's not necessarily his fault.
We could have been
But he has
we could
transcended
we could have
teams.
brought Houston the third championship in 2017 when Chris Paul got the hamstring injury or quad injury and we lost Game 7 to the Warriors. If we would have won that game, we would have won the
Yeah, and
honestly.
same with the Thunder. If they beat the Warriors that year, they would have won the finals.
The
Uh,
Thunder, which year?
73-9 year when it was the Warriors were 73-9.
Oh yeah. Well, is Russell Westbrook's not a top five point guard this year?
Yeah, because he's been bad. He only has three dunks.
What about Terry Rozier?
I mean, Terry Rozier is a shooting guard to me. He's like a small shooting guard, but he can distribute, but he's like a more shoot first than he is pass first. But he's good though.
You
Scary
saw that. You
Terry,
saw that game winner though.
Scary
That game
Terry,
winner was.
Scary Terry, something special.
And then who else? Who else is a top 5 point guard in the game right now?
I guess I would have to say Chris Paul. Uh, I was about to say someone else, but he's not top five because he gets no types of buckets. Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons
He
is on
gets.
a downfall since rookie year.
It's because
Like
he
his
doesn't
stats are
try anything.
going down.
This is the thing. I feel like it wouldn't be such a problem if him not shooting threes if he was more aggressive.
But Joel Embiid is the MVP right now, so
Yeah, Joel
of
Embiid's
course he's not going to be
MVP.
aggressive.
LeBron's is LeBron two? Then Jokic. Who's ahead? Jokic or LeBron?
LeBron should have like 8 MVPs.
I think he should have 10.
I mean, Joel Embiid's top 10 in rebounds. Top
He's top five in
like
points, right?
he's second in points, 30.3. Because you know Bradley Beal's steadily going down because the Wizards just struggle to every game.
I don't understand. You think Bradley Beal's a top 15 player?
Yeah, he's arguably top 10.
So if that's the
If
case,
if I have a team and I'm starting a team, I'm taking him over Tatum every day of the week.
Tatum plays defense. He just can't distribute.
I mean, but like it's a shooting like it's the shooting NBA right now, and Bradley Beal is the second best shooter in the NBA right now. Third.
Okay. So we got number one. He might be fourth.
Who's better than him? Curry's better than him.
Joe Harris
Joe
and
Harris.
Porzingis. No,
Shut
no,
up.
no jokes. No jokes.
No.
No
Duncan
jokes.
Robinson's better than Porzingis.
Duncan Robinson, I can't stand him. He's day traveling and he don't call nothing. All you do is catch the ball, dribble.
I mean, but like pure shooters, um, he's top three. He's behind Joe Harris and Steph Curry.
Ah, he's definitely behind Trey Young too.
No, Trae Young be taking BS.
Trey Young's a better shooter than him, right?
I'm not gonna lie to you. You ever had one of those moments when you're like doing something like you about to go get some food
Hmm.
and then you walk all the way into the kitchen and then you forget what food you thought about making? I don't know who we're talking about. Who are we talking about?
Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal.
Oh, Bradley Beal. Yeah. Bradley.
Trey
Bradley
Young
Beal is better than uh whatever
better
his name.
shooter. He's better.
Better shooter than Trey Young.
No, he's not. He's not a better shooter. Honestly, if I'm starting a team, I want Trey Young over Bradley Beal.
Yeah, but I'm at top 15 players. Kawhi, LeBron.
Uh, no particular order, right?
No,
Oh,
obviously
okay,
not. I'm not
okay.
Max Kellerman. Kawhi, LeBron, KD, James
Iguodala.
Harden, Joel Embiid, Jokic, Anthony Davis.
No, Anthony Davis not top 15 this year.
No, I mean just top 15 in general.
Oh,
That's
okay.
7.
Where do you if over this year? Where do you rank uh Zion? Where would you put him?
He's in the top 25.
I think he's
I'll
top
put him at
50.
like 23.
He's
He's
he's averaging
averaging. What is he averaging? 26.
he's averaging better than he did last year. Yeah, and he's not even.
Julius Randle. No, I'm just,
I mean, he's an all star. He's an all star.
um,
Oh, John Morant's nice too.
Curry, obviously.
Yeah, Curry might be MVP. As much not my MVP. I'm gonna say he might be MVP at the end of the season. I don't know.
What about Dame? Is
No.
Dame in the top 10?
Oh, top
Jimmy
10
Butler?
players.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler's not top 10 this year. He wasn't top 10
Dame.
last year either. He was top 10 because of playoffs. Like that's the reason he was in top 10 last year.
What about Kyrie? No, he's not top.
Never been
I put
top.
him at like 12, 13.
Is Paul George top 10 this year?
No.
He's been killing it this year.
I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about like I'm not talking about just this year. I'm talking about like top 10 players
Oh yeah.
throughout the recent years. Like he was horrendous last year. It was
But
bad.
it was just the playoffs. He was good throughout the season.
The playoffs is what matters though.
So that's why you have Jimmy Butler up there.
Yeah, I was thinking Jimmy Butler because Jimmy Butler's been getting buckets. Wow. But I put Bradley Beal up there too at 10.
Luca.
Yeah. But Luka, I don't because he posts up as a point guard.
LeBron does. So does Ben Simmons.
LeBron's not a pure point guard though. Like
You
he
th-
runs the offense, but he's not a pure point guard. You know what I mean?
so Magic posted up at point guard, and
That
he's
was 1952.
was the 80s.
All
Was
right.
he
Well,
even alive in the 50s? Yeah, he was. Was he? No. Hey, Cyrus. Cyrus.
Cyrus. Cyrus.
What are we talking about next, my boy?
We're gonna get into some UFC. Kamara Usman. Usman. You want to talk about his win? What'd you think? He was born
When?
in 1959.
What win? Who win?
When he beat that one dude. You know what I'm talking about.
It was like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, you want to talk about
You know what's
you
happening
want to
on
talk about what you really want to talk about? Curtis Blaze.
Curtis Blades versus Derek Lewis.
Guys have been on each other's radar for quite a while. Do you believe it? Derek Lewis with a knock.
Bob was hot.
Yo. Curtis Blaze versus Derek Lewis.
Knocked him out in the second round after being taken down 7 times.
Like
Knocked
how you take somebody down 7 times in 2 rounds?
and 4 times he had him in top mount. God, oh my God, he just literally said
It was bad. That was bad.
We saw that first, and then both of us we saw, oh yeah, that was nice. We saw that was first, and then the memes with Derek Lewis are wild. Like I try to bring up the meme. Should I post some of the memes? Put some of the memes on here.
Insert the Martha Simpson or whatever. What's her name?
Marge, I think
Marge. Yeah.
Yeah, she said, yeah, I'll do the knockout in that. But we was watching that. It was like, oh yeah, that was nice. That was nice. And then 30 minutes later, we was watching boxing.
But Derek Lewis was like he was low key getting cooked.
He was
Like the fight. Like
that's heavyweight. That's heavyweight power.
Total strikes landed was 28-7. He was down. And then signature strikes landed against the head, 18-6. So I mean, it was like it was almost like Blades was blowing him out, and then he hit him with the one uppercut and put him to sleep, which was nasty.
That's just the power of the heavyweights. I think that's simply what it is.
But Derek Lewis is fat.
He's heavyweight though. He still got the power of a heavyweight.
Did
He
you
not.
did you think he was gonna win?
I I said you thought you said Chris Blade was gonna whoop him. I was like, nah, he got that. I said he's a heavy hitter. He might just be chilling, but on the back foot, and that's basically
But
what happened.
but Curtis Blades is a he can hit too though, and Curtis Blades
But he
is
doesn't have that
Curtis
one punch
Blades,
knockout power.
and UFC 3 he does.
I'm just wondering how March 6th coming up. That's like 2 weeks. We got Jan Blachowicz versus Izzy. Then we got Amanda Nunes for some odd reason fighting somebody else. like
I
like
don't know
this.
who would want to fight. There's two people in UFC I wouldn't want to fight. I don't know how they get fight. John Jones and Amanda Nunes.
Ngannou.
Or there's only like no Ngannou I can understand because Ngannou's still a contender.
Yeah.
And then like Amanda Nunes, there's like 6 people in the women's UFC, and she's whooped every single one of them.
It was like 15 and now it's like 6 because she is just knocking people out and they're like, nah, I don't want to fight her. I think look, I think I'm gonna retire for this one. Uh Coach, I'm gonna head out, I'm gonna take a seat. But like, and then we also have Jan, not I don't know, Piotr Jan versus Aljamain Sterling for a championship. So March 6th, that's 3 championship fights. That card is going to be wild. I want Aljamain Sterling to win, but I don't know. He has like how many inches you think he has on Jan? Like three or four, four or
I have
five
no
probably.
idea. It's Sterling's the one with the box, right?
Yeah, the black
Oh,
dude.
I know what you're talking about.
He's facing Piotr Jan, the little short dude who's the like lightweight champion, or like
Yeah, I know who that is. I don't know who the other dude is.
Jan or Aljamain Sterling.
Who's
Oh,
is
Jan
your other side?
Blachowicz.
Yeah, I
Jan.
don't know who that is.
Oh, Jan Blachowicz, not Piotr Jan. Jan Blachowicz. I don't understand how he got so good, but seeing ESPN, I mean UFC posted him winning the championship versus Dominic Reyes on YouTube. It was dirty. Dominic Reyes was out here twerking basically. He was doing all the he was doing little what I'm talking about, the little he was hitting the go the hip hop Harry. That's what he was.
Go, go,
Yeah,
go,
he
go.
was he was hitting the hip hop Harry, and then he was slumped.
Well, then there was that one card, the card that was right before the first card got, or the second one. I think the second one, second fight got postponed or canceled because the one guy was out there, and then the next one came and started having back spasms
Oh,
as
back
he's walking
spasm.
out
Yeah,
there, so he canceled it. But
I'm I'm just saying. I hope if this is going to be wild. Israel Adesanya beats Jan Blachowicz. He's the middleweight champion, the light heavyweight champion, and he's going to work his way up so he can fight John Jones. That's the reason he's going up because he's trying to fight John Jones.
he won't beat John Jones though.
You think Izzy couldn't beat John Jones?
John Jones is the best fighter of all time.
I
Best
think
UFC
that's gonna be
fighter of
the.
all time.
I think it would be the best fight though.
Yeah, it would be a good. You think that would be better than Ngannou?
Yeah. And here's the thing, and he might take it 5 rounds. He's either gonna choke on Ngannou or just destroy his face like on the ground. I really want to see what he looks like what his body looks like at over 205 because he walks around like 230, I think, something like that.
Well, they came out like 2 weeks ago and said that the winner of Ngannou and Stipe is gonna fight John Jones.
So John Jones is gonna get another like 3 or 4 months to get used to his 230 plus pound
Ngannou
self.
Stipe is in May. I think it's May 26th, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's you. Combat sports this year is completely wild. Boxing, UFC, like
That Blades one was knockout of the year. Contender. It was a contender for knockout of the year. So far, we're only 2 months into the year, but that was a contender.
oh,
But another,
Conor McGregor was fucking of the year. That shit was hilarious.
but he didn't like it was hilarious because it was Conor McGregor.
So-
But you want to talk about a real contender for knockout of the year, Valdez Burchell, that was disgusting.
Oh my! Explosive! Cap it, folks!
30 minutes after the Derek Lewis Curtis Blades fight. 30 minutes. Me and Rico, I was thinking we was trying to figure out what we was going to do with the pie. We turn on to we both watching it on ESPN, Top Rank Boxing. Oh yeah, for the third round, Valdez got Burchell out here doing a slinky leg. He over here.
Burchell, I knew Burchell was going to lose
He did give
because
a good fight
Burchell
though.
has zero defense. Burchell has absolutely zero defense. You will not see him dodge a single punch. He will stand there and take him, and then he'll just hope to hit you harder.
Burchell's a puncher bag.
Burchell is a walking around punching bag. That is literally what he is.
He's a puncher bag that fights back.
I mean, you keep going.
So in round 3, he knocked him or he just like stunned him.
He dropped him in the fourth. Like he dropped him in the fourth, and he dropped him in the third. He had him in the stanky, doing a stanky leg, and he fell into the ropes in the third, which means
technical knockdown.
Yeah, and then he actually dropped him in the fourth. I don't know how the ref let that fight continue because he literally could barely walk.
Yes, and every single time he was taking a step back, he was just like shaking more. Like, and I was like, ref, you gonna call it? But I guess he saw in his eyes that he was still conscious. But basically, it was TKO because TKO is like you're conscious, but your body's not letting you continue. His body was not letting him continue.
But the final was not a TKO. The only thing Valdez throws is the left hook. He does not throw any more power punches besides the left hook.
Seeing it slow down, and then when he was just like kirking off on him, it was literally just straight hook, straight hook, straight hook. That's literally all he was doing.
If you're Burchell, you don't even have to put the hand up that's guarding his right side. So I guess it would be his left. So Burchell doesn't even have to guard the left side of his face because Valdez will hit you in the front of the face and then he'll hit you with a left hook. That's it. That's what you saw when he dropped them and sent him to the hospital.
I'm gonna insert that
clip.
Burchell
thought it was sweet. He started chasing him. Wow, he was getting some good punches.
He was getting some momentum.
He was running after him. Like it was literally at the buzzer. They called the 10-second. I guess Burchell thought he should he could drop him in the last 10 seconds. Boom, 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 boom. And then all you see is him dodge one. And that left hook come around, hit him right in the temple, and he folded. Did not move for like 7 minutes.
Man's was slump.
I
thought he just landed face first. He did land first, but he fell to his knees first, then landed on his face. That was like, hey, yo, is he good? They was like the announcers was like, he's good. I hope he's good, right? They was like, they thought he was dead, baby. It was like that's definitely knockout of the year for boxing this year, probably. So far,
I mean, you don't even gotta watch the fight to know that it was a blowout. I mean, Burchell won 2 rounds. Like he won 6 and 7 or 7 and 8, and then he lost 9th and got knocked down the 10th and lost every other round besides that. But like if you look at the scorecard, it was power punches landed 103 to 64, and total punches landed 149 to 99. But so it wasn't close.
It was, but the thing about the reason Burchell lost is because he wasn't reacting to the power punches. Like he didn't step back and like, oh, I felt that one, and like try to play some defense. He's just like, I'll throw my back, I'll throw my back, and then that's what happened with Burchell. He just the slump.
You watch Floyd Mayweather's fights or something like that. You see they average in knocking like say 6, probably below 6, around 4 total punches taken per round, and that's usually like around 10 or 12%. But both of these fighters landed like 30% of their power punches, which is like amazing. Like it's really good.
Yeah,
which shows that there was no defense. Burchell has the worst defense in boxing right now, and he gets 18 punches landed on him around, which
That's really bad. It was basically like 2000, like I think it was 18 when it was the Chiefs versus the Rams, and both it was like 55 to like 49. You remember that game? That's basically what it was, but it was like they couldn't catch up. They could Burchell, there was no way he was catching up to him.
I
He was
mean,
getting
Valdez
worked.
landed 15 punches around, which is below the average. But like you watch the fight, it was power punch, power punch. There was maybe a couple jabs and then power punch. Nobody ducked their head. Nobody stepped back. Nobody rolled their shoulder to miss a punch. You take the punch and keep fighting.
Nobody put
There
their
was
arms up
no
either.
there was no time where anybody that knew about boxing watching that fight thought it was going to go to 12 rounds.
Yeah,
But I mean, it was an entertaining fight. I would honestly, I would rewatch that.
give it a
And
good 7.5 out of 10.
yeah, honestly.
Knockout.
But the car before it too, um, Lopez Jr. and Velez or something like that. That was a good one too, and he made his legs do the stanky leg too. But
I'm,
when he did that, the kid just couldn't get up. Like he was
he was
actually
done.
he was falling all across.
I'm really loving this though. Like ESPN having UFC and Top Rank boxing is like perfect, and the UFC has just been seeming to get better, and boxing is like seems as if everyone's starting to like it now. Like it's growing, gaining more popularity. It didn't die, but it was like died out a little because everybody was like, we know Floyd. Like there was like a 4 year period where it was just heavyweights, and now we got all the divisions are thriving.
Yeah,
Like
it like back in the '90s and 2000s, like '80s, '90s, 2000s was boxing's prime, and I honestly think like 2020 to like 2030 could be another section of
of
considered prime
boxing, yeah.
because you got all these new because it's not the heavyweights like it used to be. Like it used to be the heavyweights that were the stars, and then it kind of got to Floyd Mayweather and he did his thing. But now it's the middleweights and the lightweights.
Like the regular
They're the
sized
ones
people,
taking the show. Yeah,
like a
not the
regular
not the 6'5", 270 pound
the regular
dude.
dude, 5'10", 185, like the regular dude.
That's the guys that everybody wants to watch, and those are the guys that are in their prime right now or on the come up. You got Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Tank. You got uh
You got
Terrence
uh
Crawford, Errol Spence,
Lomachenko,
Canelo, Lomachenko. Lomachenko just lost.
yeah,
Teofimo Lopez, like Caleb Plant. He's coming up. He's like one on the come up too.
Truex, so many
Truex
people.
is on the come up. Truex
Ro-
is on the downfall.
uh, Jake Paul.
Okay, that's where we gotta stop. Nate Robinson.
Nah, nah. Jake, well, I feel like that. I feel that. I guess we have to give them some credit too. They also helped. Jake Paul. Jake Paul has also helped.
Yeah, but like I don't consider them
I
legit.
I feel like the biggest turn. They're not legit boxers. I'm saying they help bring the movement. Like the biggest turning points with the whole boxing. I probably have to say, Ruiz versus, uh,
Joshua,
that was like a big turning point. And then also,
Wilder Fury,
yeah,
those two,
and then I was also thinking like that whole Mike Tyson card, like Mike
and the
Tyson.
McGregor
Yeah,
Mayweather.
yeah,
That was
big.
good.
I just can't wait to see who's gonna fight Canelo next because he's just running through everybody.
Well, McGregor said, I mean, not McGregor. Mayweather said he's hoping to get around 6 fights in 2021.
Mayweather's fighting.
He came out and said he's ready to get a couple in early and then get a couple exhibitions in
Oh,
throughout the year.
exhibitions.
No, he said he's gonna wants to get a couple legit ones and then get some exhibitions. But and then Pacquiao might come back, but he
Pa-
wants he
Pacquiao
trying to
something
get
different.
paid.
Pacquiao a different breed. He a different
Pacquiao
breed.
trying to get paid like hundreds of millions of dollars for one fight. I don't know if that's gonna happen because he's currently the champion in recess right now, which means he's not really the champion because somebody's has his belt right now, but he's
Speaking of,
still considered the champ.
speaking of recess, we all love being outside, and now that brings us to our one gotta go. Look at the transition. For one gotta go, cookout foods. We got hot dogs,
Mm,
hamburgers,
mm.
ribs, and
Ribs,
chicken, like fried chicken and barbecue chicken.
chicken.
One
Oh,
gotta
oh.
go.
Cookout or barbecue for you
You
Non-culture people.
not
I know you guys
culture.
have barbecue.
Yeah, you have barbecues. You guys don't even know what the cookout legs are. When you put the legs, you got your feet on the toes. You
You
got
got
the
your knees together.
you got the plate. Yeah, yeah. You got that's the cookout. That's the cookout legs. But one gotta go. What you got first off the board, Rico?
And wait. I need y'all to comment down below if you know it. If you're a real cookout or
Connoisseur.
what is connoisseur,
Yeah.
what what does it mean when you have your plate folded and put in the trash? What does that mean?
Yo, what does
Comment
that
down
mean in the
below.
comments? And we'll pin the comment if you get it right. Uh,
Gotcha.
but what's first off the board for you, my boy? Out of the hot dogs, hamburgers, ribs, and chicken. What's first off? What's got it? What's staying? What's the best for you?
I'm gonna have to go with the ribs. The ribs, they never struggle to hit. They always hit
Always hit,
and they never fail.
never fail.
What about you?
I honestly, this is like probably the hard. This is like I know I'm kicking off, but the ranking is going to be super hard for cookout foods. A grilled glizzy. Oh, a grilled glizzy
What
sounds special.
what you put
Gazer,
on your
gazer, gazer. Oh, for the
what you
glizzy,
put on your glizzies?
all I need is something slight. Bun. Slide it in there. Get the cold ketchup. Shake. I need it. Shake. I don't need. I hate it when the ketchup is when you open it
Water.
up. No, I hate when you have it upside down, like the top is on like touching the table. You need it where the things on the bottom. The ketchup, you need to shake it up. That's what you need. Shake it up. La, 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 la. Beef hot dogs only, off the grill. First off, is hot dogs for me.
Okay, okay. Second off, it's gonna have to be the glizzies. You know, for y'all that don't know, glizzy is a hot dog. Glizzy, they don't call me the glizzy gobbler for nothing, man. I
Insert
mean,
clip. Insert clip.
don't insert clip. Don't insert no clip.
I like jail for it. Insert clip.
Okay. But you know, when you go to the cookout, you gotta have at least, well, me, at least three.
14 minimum. Oh,
Well, I remember when me and my boy Josiah were at La Plata, and you know we were watching the varsity game. No, we were at McDonald's because we just finished playing,
all right.
and this dude had five glizzies after a game during like one half of a
Hey
varsity game. He
man,
ate five.
say man, it is what it is.
What's your second off the board?
Second off, I got a second Jew. We going with the pork ribs. The ribs are phenomenal. I don't need no barbecue
You ever
sauce.
had beef ribs?
Yes, they're nasty. They have them at Famous Dave's.
I don't like Famous Days. It's a chain.
Oh, the
I
corn
like chain
muffins. The
barbecue, bro.
the corn muffins hit. You don't like Dickies?
Dickies.
It's like yellow. It's like has yellow Dickies Pit Barbecue. I think that's what it's called.
Oh, I've seen. I've never been there, like the
Oh,
restaurant.
it's pretty
I
good.
like I like Lefty.
Uh, left,
That's some
left,
water.
Lefty's fish, and you get the sweet potato souffle.
Oh, that is like dessert. That is like dessert.
That should be
And
it.
then T&J's and Indian Head,
Yes, sir. That's
they
the
hit.
best. That's the best ribs in Chuck County. Simple as that.
Third off the board for me, it's gonna have to be the barbecue chicken,
The barbecue and the fry, right?
barbecue and the fried. We don't have as much fried. I tend to go for the barbecue because that's what we actually make as opposed to getting it from Popeye. But the barbecue chicken, you know, always got to have the grill and get the little brush and paint the barbecue
You gotta
sauce
put,
on there.
yeah, you know that painted. Get the
Somehow that chicken has to cook for like 3 hours because I swear I'd be going there and I'd be starving and it'd be like 3 hours before we can eat. You know, you gotta say grace first.
yeah, you gotta say grace. And then I don't understand. Elders eat first. Nah, whoever get there eat first. If you you slow, you don't eat,
So what if somebody got a walker and they walk real slow?
and you gonna walk yourself to the back of the line.
You gonna push them out the way?
No, I said they gonna walk themselves to the back. If it's running up there, oh yeah, I'm definitely elbow, Euro step. I'm pushing people out the way. Got to do it. I got to run somebody over. Call me LeBron. But third off the board for me, I'm going to second you. It got to go with the chicken. You got to go fry or barbecue. That it hits either way.
Yeah.
And we both can agree. Why you kicking hamburgers off?
Because hamburgers aren't like I'm not a real hamburger guy. Like, because when you unless you get them for a restaurant, for some reason it has nothing to do with the chef at the cookout or barbecue. Them joints end up dry. They end up about dry as I don't know what. It has nothing to. You could have the best chef in the world, but just the fact that it's a cookout or barbecue, it's dry.
Here's the thing. You got certain types of people at these cookouts who who just, oh, it has to be well done. I need my thing gray. You know what I'm talking about. So if you cooking it and you also gotta flip it a bunch because you don't want it burnt. The best cooked hamburger is extremely hot, medium hamburger.
Is that what the still pink inside?
Yeah.
You know, this is how I order my hamburgers. I don't. I just pick them up from the tray and however they're cooked, that's how I eat them.
Oh yeah, I did it too.
You go at the cookout and try to get your stuff cooked
No,
a certain way. Oh, well, here there's a corner of the grill over there. Why don't you go cook something in?
no, I don't.
I'm not cooking you.
I don't. I
No.
don't. I'm most times I don't get hot hamburgers at cookouts because people they be dry. I'm gonna get the most consistent thing. The most consistent thing is a grilled glizzy. Like
Facts.
that's the most consistent thing. Ketchup tastes the same no matter where you go. Bread tastes the same no matter where you go. And if they get the beef glizzies, I've eaten chicken and pork hot dogs.
Chicken is nasty because it's too like dense.
It's too like processed. Like it's too much bite on it.
Yeah,
Like
it's too snappy. Like I don't want all
yes,
that.
cause yeah, it's too much bite. Yeah, that snap. That snap.
Pork isn't that bad though. Beef is the best, but pork isn't like that bad.
I'm not even a beef eater, and beef hot dogs are the best. Like you hamburgers a year, I probably eat about 8 to 15 hot dogs a year. Glizzies, I eat about 1,400 minimum.
I eat about 8 to 15 per time.
Real.
Like I might have to insert a clip at a time. I had five one sitting, but
I'm inserting a clip.
no,
I'm
we're not
inserting
inserting the clip.
inserting the clip.
Not inserting the clip. But sometimes you just gotta go crazy with the glizzy. Inside scoop. Inside scoop.
What's the inside
Try
scoop?
this. Try this.
What is it?
It sounds disgusting. It sounds absolutely disgusting. But go try it and you will be amazed. Friday, it might turn you to T Grizzly when you listen to T Grizzly music.
Oh, what is it?
So you get a bun, right? Get your bun. You don't do this at a cookout. Not do that at a cookout.
Because you're gonna
Do
get
this at
judged.
home.
You can get judged by
Yes.
the aunts,
You get judged by like the 90 people that are there.
the people with the auntie arms.
Exactly.
You know,
They
y'all,
can
if
make
y'all,
some mac and cheese though. You know they can make some mac and cheese if they got the auntie arm.
if you don't know what auntie arms is, it's when you got that little extra meat right here behind your elbow, and that joint hang over. That's the auntie arm.
You get your bun.
All right.
You
all right.
go cook your hot dog. Get the hot dog off. It still got to be real hot.
Mhm.
Go in the cabinet. Get some peanut butter. Put some peanut butter on that bun. Put the hot dog. Let that joint sit. Peanut butter's gonna melt. Bro, that joint is immaculate.
Ah, uh, I don't think that's
You
for
ain't
me.
never had it, so don't judge it.
I'm not a big peanut butter guy. When I can make peanut butter jelly sandwich, I do peanut butter jelly. That's how much jelly.
You dump your jelly?
I'm saying that's how much. That's my ratio. I need one little layer of peanut butter. I need 8 of jelly.
Nah. Mine's gotta be even.
My drink basically wet. This is how I like my peanut butter jelly sandwich. Each bite, I'm licking the corners to get the rest. Each bite.
So you like when you grab it, the white bread is so thin that you can see the jelly through the bread.
Yes, it looks like someone's veins. Like it looks like
Okay.
it looks like the underside of somebody's arm.
All right. So everybody watching this, go try a peanut butter glizzy. I'm telling you.
Go try
Right.
barbecue sauce on a glizzy. Fire. But I think that concludes another episode of the Rod&Reek Show. Make sure you guys like, comment, and Black Lives Matter. Share with your mom's cousin, your mom's uncle's cousin, brother, niece, nephew, your brother's uncle's cousins, uncles, niece, nephews, niece, nephews. And you can go follow us on audio platforms at what are we on? We on Stitcher yet? No, we on Google Play, Apple
Imagine us. We're
Podcasts.
never gonna be on Stitcher. Mark my words. If you have an Amazon,
If you
Not
got a
Amazon, an
if you got an
Android.
Android, we love you. Go get us on Google Play at the Rod and Reek Show. We're the best podcast on the hub, and let's
Or
keep
or
it
or
going.
you can go on our most watch. This is actually our most watched platform, RadioCast. Everybody
Okay,
go download RadioCast.
enough for the cap. Let's let's illustrate. Who are you?
Reek down by 10 in the fourth quarter.
I am Rodney, aka down 3-1 in the finals, and peace, guys.